Do, 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 do. This is so fun every time. Carmelita, don't be loud. All right, cool. Oh, hey, what's going on, Juju? Juju B? Sorry, I have to turn the fan on. It's Texas. I couldn't record this video at all. I tried to do it, like, but I cannot do scripted videos worth a damn. Plus, I love live streaming. It's fun to me. I'm good. How are you doing? I wish I could look as pretty as you did on camera, by the way. My gosh, I loved when you did the interview. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Hey, Liz, long time no see. I feel like it's been a while. I always miss you. But let's see, right now, it's currently 1:40. It's like almost 2:00 a.m. over there in Land down under. Yeah, the interview, I really enjoyed that, by the way. I still have my vapes, no gin still, but it's okay. No, let me put my awesome tripod away because I cannot do a scripted video to save my life, I swear. I was just about to. Yeah, let's say it's always late when I come on for you. Liz, I'm so sorry. I've had a few I've done, like, I've done a couple like late night ones before, but I'm trying to like get on my schedule again. Haley's Crazy Daddy, hello. And if y'all don't know Haley's Crazy Daddy, Rebecca Style won the giveaway, but she entered for her husband, Haley's Crazy Daddy. So I hope you're enjoying everything that you got. And as far as the stones, I still have to email Wagner ITC about it. I've got a picture of them, so I'll see. I can ask if he knows what they are, and if not, Liz is a pretty good person that would know that kind of stuff. Yeah, I never announce my live streams. I just go live. I don't know. I still haven't gotten into the big audience thing at all. Oh, you guys got the card? Okay, cool. Yay, everything got there. I still got stuff to send. I got to do some international sending. Got some late Christmas presents that never got across. Because I'm like one of those people, if I have, oh great, my cats are fighting. If I have your address, sometimes I'll send people, like I'll send, like, especially Christmas cards. My God, I'm one of those people. But no, I get to do an investigation of a place called Old Town Spring. I got my ticket. Yeah, very late Christmas. It's instead of Christmas in July, it's Christmas in May. And depending on where you live, it may be Christmas in June. I just have to put together one more. I'm making a thing for Christy because not Christy. That's one of my customers. Kirsty. I have something for her. Just keep them for this Christmas. I might as well, but I've had it for so long. I'm like, nah, I'll just get. It's all good in the hood. But yeah, I've only got one more thing. I just need one more thing for Kirsty, and then I'm ready to send out all the international, all you guys on the other side of the world or the pond or wherever you may be. Because yeah, Liz, you're on the other side of the world for me, and then everybody else is on the other side of the pond. But no, I finally got my ticket for Tuesday, May 8th. I get to do that investigation in Old Town Spring. The Houston Ghost Tour people have decided to like just start a thing where you can investigate the area. And it gives me a chance not to drag my husband. You're on Mars, Jackie. I might as well be on Mars. But no, I finally get a chance to do it's a 2-hour investigation, and I don't have to drag my husband out there, but I won't be completely alone. So And I did get the equipment deposit for $15. We're betting on what spirit box they're going to provide. Everybody so far has said the PSV7. I'm banking anything it'll be the PSV7, so I can bring mine out and be like, don't worry about it, I got it covered. I do need a heat sensor though, so I'm kind of glad they'll be providing that. And then they'll be providing like they have dowsing rods, an EMF meter, which personally I would never use an EMF meter in Old Town Spring, and I'll explain that when I actually go there. But yeah, if you want to take your bets on what spirit box they'll be providing, so far the 100% has been PSV7. Oh, Haley's crazy! I'm excited. I'd say I put your channel down in the video. The last video I put up. Oh, Oh, you can bet. I'm taking my 125 is over here. Yeah, the 20-125 is coming with me, and then the 12-808, and then I'm also bringing my Memorex. Thank you, Time Lord, for that one. But Haley's Crazy Daddy, I can't wait. Yeah, voice recorder. That's another thing I'm bringing because I'm going to. There's a Old Town Spring used to be a boom town. It kind of went under though because for one thing, in 1915, a storm kind of destroyed the train depot. Really screwed up the opera house there, so a lot of people ended up moving away and then Prohibition hit, the Great Depression. Yeah, I'm taking all my stuff with me. I'll leave some stuff in the car, and then I have this like hiking backpack where I'll just bring some stuff. Oh no, Haley's Crazy Dad, Haley's Crazy Daddy, take your time. I mean, it took me forever to put a video on YouTube. It was kind of daunting at first, and I should post those videos, some of my old videos. You can tell when I was nervous because I would like do my glasses a whole bunch and then take my hair down and then put it back up constantly. That's how you could see my nervousness. I'm not big on being on camera, but I've gotten better about it. I don't even like to have photos taken of myself. I absolutely hate it. That's why I'm excited about this investigation on Tuesday because I don't have to be in it. Clearly, you might see some of me sometimes, but for the most part, I'll be focusing on where I'm at. Yeah, but Old Town Spring, it's mainly a tourist attraction now. All the houses though are businesses, but they're still all original buildings too. Oh, Julie, you did great. I thought you did fantastic. I thought your interview with Ray went really well. I think you were nervous at first. I was glad I caught it too. I was so afraid I was going to miss it. It's got to be nerve-wracking. I think it's nerve-wracking. Although I do find it easier to go live than to do scripted videos. I don't know why, but doing an interview, I can imagine, is very daunting. You know, that's nerve-wracking. You got really comfortable though as soon as you got in. I think it's just like getting into it, getting the flow going. I thought it went really well. And you have such great. I love your stuff, and I have to agree. When your cat was on the stairs with that EVP, that was my favorite one by far. Oh gosh, anything with Ray is a good time. He's a great guy. Oh man, I'm actually gonna go. There's a place in Old Town Spring I'm gonna be hitting up, and I'm thinking about maybe I don't know if this place is open today. There's a place called yeah, that was a crazy EVP. But the cat being there on the stairs, I don't know, for some reason that just made it all. But you can get some crazy EVPs. My goodness. So in Old Town Spring, there is one. I'm only hitting up a few places because I've been there. This place has been here since before I was born, clearly. But Old Town Spring being a tourist attraction and a place you can get food and buy things, especially antique shops and handmade stuff. But here's the doll hospital. It's full of dolls. And it's not that I'm afraid of dolls, but I don't particularly like to be in an area that has too many dolls. But they have dolls in there from the mid 1700s. This lady named Mary, she thinks, well, hello, Deity Paranormal, how are you? Yeah, I think the doll hospital, there's been several people that have investigated the doll hospital. There's actually a video, Kingwood Paranormal Group or KPG. They did a video because one of their investigators apparently is very afraid of dolls, so they went up there. Yeah, one night they did the investigation. They got multiple responses. After turning on the ghost box, they asked the spirits, "Can you tell me how old you are?" They received the responses of 5, 8, and 8. And they next asked, "Do you like dolls?" and got the response, "Gay, yes." They asked a couple more questions and then heard "don't" when they asked if they could move one of the dolls. Tyler then asked if there were any evil dolls in the building. The response sounded like "ya betcha." It was asked again if they could move one of the dolls. Yes was the response, and later what sounded like Tyler. Toward the end of the video, Tyler tells the spirits that he's going to shut the session down. What sounds like "hold on" is then heard. These responses seem to be from something intelligent. And by the way, I'm reading from a book. Um, the case manager, founder, head honcho of the paranormal group I'm in, Woodlands Paranormal, she wrote a book called Haunted Old Town Spring. I still got to get her to sign my hard copy. And her name is Kathy Nance, so that's the book I'm reading out of. I used it to kind of get at some of the background. You guys know I'm a big history buff, freak, enthusiast. I say if you're gonna investigate someplace, it's kind of nice to be able to know the history behind it. I'm really excited. I'm excited to use I do still love my 20-125, but I'm really eager. I've been really having fun with that 12-808. It's kind of interesting though. So it's not so much the building that supposedly got activity, but I'm guessing because of the dolls, because some of the dolls don't have any homes at all. Like they were either found. Usually a lot of people would find them or just I guess the owner would find them. Like, yeah, here's a picture of the inside. I'm not personally a big fan of going into places with a lot of dolls. It kind of freaks me out because I feel like they're staring at me. But I know a lot of people like the haunted dolls stuff, and yeah, I don't know. And plus, on top of that, many people have been over there doing investigations. So I'm gonna see what I can get. But I want to see how much it would cost to actually buy a doll that was from the mid 1700s. Yeah, that's a lot of. I hate that. So my family, we own a house, or it's just in my family. There's a house up near the Tyler area. It's in a very small town called Frankston. And in one of the rooms, and this house is over 100 years old. My God, house is full of dolls after midnight. No thanks. That's usually me, Liz. But anyways, this house my family has, it's over 100 years old. We did a lot of wakes in there. It's got a lot of activity in that place, but I think it's all family. But there's one room where my grandmother, she's now passed. She passed away in October of 2014. She had put all these dolls into one tiny room, and it freaks me out every time I go in that room. There's over 100 dolls in there. It freaks me out. I don't like it. I hate that room. I hate that room so much. And it's not even that I think none of the dolls are haunted. The dolls are bought brand new. I don't think there's anything attached to any of those dolls, but it's just the fact of all those eyes. I don't like it. It's a bad idea. But that's just me. As far as my belief on dolls and the paranormal, I don't know. It's one of those things I've never gotten into yet. But the fact that things can attach to stuff, I think dolls can be haunted or have an attachment to it, however you want to put it. I've just never headed into that part of the paranormal, not yet. But who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll. I don't think the doll hospital's open today, sadly. Usually, all the stuff in Old Town Spring is closed on Sundays, and everything closes early over there. I know I'm going to be hitting up Kathy Nance's studio. Kathy Nancy. I'm not really going to go over that one right now. Brookwood Community Center is a place that is a shop that used to be there. It was a really nice place. It actually employed people with, disabilities for adults with disabilities, but unfortunately, it got shut down. I don't know what happened exactly, but it also caught on fire last I saw. So that'll be an interesting place. The thing with Old Town Spring is supposedly the Indians had put a curse on the land. It was the Orkeziac Indians. They were the first known inhabitants of the area, and they apparently put some kind of curse on the land. And something about if they were to build or do anything or cut down trees, they apparently this curse or whatever they put on the place, it'll catch on fire. And Old Town Spring is known to have a lot of fires. Lots of fires, and this is a place that caught on fire. I mean, this place called the Brookwood Community Center. I mean, I kind of miss it. It was a great shop. I bought a tiny cactus and a tiny little poinsettia from there one time. I'm kind of sad it's gone, but it's even worse that it caught on fire. They don't even know why it caught on fire. But you could attribute the fires to bad wiring. But they've updated a lot of the buildings. Yeah, there's a lot of places I want to go. I can't go over every single place. The schoolhouse is another one. This place, for some reason, gives me weird feelings. And it's an actual old schoolhouse, too. I think this one place called the Dugout by far is the one that I'm really interested to go back to. I always get really interesting feelings over there. And apparently the Dugout was actually an old barn at one point. And I don't know, it's not like it's a bad feeling. The schoolhouse for some reason gives me a really weird feeling sometimes. There's a couple areas in Old Town Spring I don't get really good feelings. I'll still go over there, but I'll get these feelings of I kind of want to not be here, but I don't want to look like a baby. And my husband can tell you that. He knows that for a fact. So that'll be then the railroad, because there's actually train tracks over there. That there's some interesting energy over there. That'll be another place I hit up. Oh, the Spring State Bank. That's another good one. Supposedly, Bonnie and Clyde had robbed this bank, but they're not sure about that. And you can actually see bullet marks that have ricocheted off the building from back in the day. Still on the building. It's kind of neat. And on top of that, they still have the original vault. And if you go back there, you do get a pretty interesting feeling. And I've got pictures of my own from the vault, but that's that one. It's small for a vault, but I guess back in the day, apparently photos that have been taken in the old bank sometimes have strange anomalies, some which look like apparitions. I've heard that several times. Lots of noises, apparently. Apparently psychics who have gone into the vault feel the energy of a man. I don't think I've ever felt the energy of a man, but I'm not a psychic or anything. But the real place I want to go, and this is a very well-known place, and it's called Wanchi's Brothers. And it was a cafe. It finally got bought out because it caught another place that caught on fire, and it was just the newer part that caught on fire. No problem, Jackie. Be right back. I'll be right here. Yeah, just the new part caught on fire. But somebody just bought it, so hopefully they'll be reopening it kind of soon. It's the oldest standing commercial structure in Old Town Spring. It was it was constructed in 1902. This historic 7,000 square foot building was damaged when a fire started in the bar area. Wow, it's been since 2015, geez. But yeah, this is yet another place that has caught on fire. and it only caught on fire. They added like a portion of it, like a new section of it to the place, and that's the only area that caught on fire. And to this day, they can't explain why it caught on fire, and especially it being the new portion, so the wiring couldn't have been bad. I don't know, but there's a man named Uncle Charlie that is supposedly the man that haunts the well, haunts, but he stays. Here's a picture from way back when. Wanchi's Brothers Saloon. I like it. Looks like they spray painted saloon on there. This makes me want to watch the movie Tombstone. The fires are very strange. There's been so many fires there, and not all of them they can explain. And then on top of that, the Old Town Spring, I think it's the fire department. They used to get false alarms all the time. On top of that, I don't know. So did the Orcasiac Indians actually put a curse on the land? Who knows? But it is the only explanation I can put behind the fires is the wiring being old in some of the buildings. But like I said, with this one, it was only the new section that caught on fire, not the original section. So I don't really know, and they don't have any explanation. There's zero, and there's nothing over there that was like for cooking or anything. It was just like an extra added area. But a lot of the places that catch on fire there, I can't. I would still try to attribute bad wiring just because of the buildings being original. But a lot of the places you have to have your place up to code, so I don't know. I might ask that question. Yeah, I'm definitely going to ask that question. There she blows and get another barrel on her shoulder. Oh my God, Glenn, what are you on about? Yet apparently, though, Uncle Charlie is the one that still is supposedly haunting this place. And they actually had his bedroom all set up. And it's I got to go up there one time as a kid. It was pretty cool. But supposedly you can. I know I took a good picture of it once, trying to. Oh gosh, Jaws. Don't give me any more movie ideas. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go check out this place. Uncle Charlie used to act up and like, he'd bring all his I guess what would you call them? I'll just call them what they are. His prostitutes. He had many prostitutes up there with him. And apparently people have caught like images of him in his window. Like because it's clearly you can see it's a tall building. And on the side of the building, it's got like a window. It's got curtains. You can see the curtains move. Supposedly, people have seen, what looks like a figure of a man. People who worked inside the cafe when it was still open, things would move all the time. All sorts of loud noises. If you did something that supposedly Charlie didn't agree with, he would, destroy it or move it or flip things over, apparently, rearrange furniture and equipment. And maybe he caught the new addition to the place on fire. I don't know. Maybe he didn't like it. But it is kind of bizarre that just the new part caught on fire. I do find that very interesting. Yeah, the train crossing. I do like all the old photos she put in here. Yeah, I do know you get a very interesting feeling when you're near the train tracks. Like you can, ugh. Oh God. Um, Mixing old wiring with new can cause wiring to heat up, but you would think that it would be all, yeah, that's what I would say. It would all be updated. Oh gosh, we're bringing up the name, dare we speak his name. I watched that recent video thanks to Riley. I was trying to go to bed, but I saw that he put up a video, and I was like, "What is this?" And I'm not gonna lie, I got a laugh out of it. My God, what is Huff doing? But here's an old photo. Man, that's trippy. To think I got really Voldemort for real. I'm not. I don't know. I just don't watch. I'm not subscribed to him, and I don't hate watch him. I don't. I try to pretend he doesn't exist, but then random things come up. Like you guys will bring up something that's going on, and I watched Riley's video, and then I watched the original, and I died. I laughed my ass off. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. I don't understand. Has that man lost his mind? I'm a fibber. I don't have him, like, I don't see any of his stuff unless you guys bring it up. I don't watch. But that was too funny not to watch. And you're lying if you say it's not funny. I mean, it's funny, but kind of like, dude, you're making us look bad. Yeah, I'm not a big. I just can't stand it. But that was just, it's like watching a train wreck or a dumpster fire, basically. I mean, it's just like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, he's so real. I think he had good intentions in the beginning, but holy hell did he spiral out real fast. Maybe money is the root of all evil. I don't know, I always hate that saying. But money definitely does screw with people and make them do crazy things that they probably shouldn't do. But hey, him do him, whatever he wants to do. I don't know. I'll just laugh. Yeah, honestly, I thought he was becoming irrelevant. Yeah, I mean, if you want to have a good laugh, definitely watch. I mean, I don't understand that video was the way it started off even cracked me up. I was like, wait, what? It kind of kept me up for a little bit. I shouldn't have been. That's what I get when I listen to music, like music to help me sleep when I go to bed. And that's how I came across the video. Oh, no way, Glenn. Just as much as I hurt your heart when. Guess it. You still can't have it. I did look at I won't lie though, I did go to his Patreon because I figured he'd had some outrageous pricing for his Patreon, but the highest tier he has is like $10. I'm sure there are people though that give like, I don't even know how much. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Totally, Glenn. Totally. I mean, you can just tell by the way the video started. He's so legit. I mean, now it's just not even. I will give him that though. I wish I was a salesman like him. I will say that. I'm gonna leave you guys on this in Old Town Spring though. Old Town Spring will be a very, very interesting place. So I hope when I put up that video, it'll be interesting for you guys because holy hell, that place is it's a gold mine of activity. What are you gonna come do, Glenn? Steal it? You should come to America though, and if you do, you should come to Texas. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, it's a shame he makes it. It's funny to laugh at the same time. It's kind of like, damn, dude. No wonder nobody will ever take this field seriously. Come and get it, Glenn. It's just sitting here waiting for you. Wow, I sounded ultra Texan right there. Yeah, I hate the fact that people give so much money. I personally, okay, I'll say this much. I'm not against people monetizing or anything like that with their videos and whatever, but he just, no, he does bad things. Like the things he makes are bad. Or they don't work or they're just overpriced. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's how much I don't watch. Oh my God, Glenn. No, I just hate the fact hate when people get duped into spending a bunch of money on somebody that is just truly. But I mean, at the same time, who do you put at fault? I mean, definitely I put him at fault, but then again, you got people that are so. At the end of the day, we all have choices. I do feel bad for those people, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, if you've been kidnapped, Glenn, does that mean I can have all your 587s now? Epic is a good channel to watch. Yeah, he gives the field a bad name, and I guess that's what I really hate. But granted, like I said, I do enjoy sometimes seeing, occasionally, like I said, and it's not me. I'm not looking up his videos. I really don't. I just pretend he doesn't exist half the time. I think I'm near a motorway. I can hear cars in the distance. Oh my God. Dear Lord, Glenn. Well, good luck on your travels. I hope they treat you well. Who didn't start off? There's a lot of us that started off watching him in the beginning. And in the beginning, he actually wasn't too bad. I like Epic too. I like his, I like his personality too. I don't know why. He'd be somebody I'd want to hang out with. I don't know. That's just me. I'm crazy. If I can meet anybody that I've watched on here, I would. Well, I don't know. I probably wouldn't meet. I wouldn't meet Voldemort. But I think we all started off watching him. In the beginning, he was, he actually wasn't bad. And then I guess you could use the word what sold out completely. I guess it all got to his head. Is he the one that says lit? I'm guessing by age, I would say so. I'm trying to think. I watch way too many people. I just looked at my subscription count. Holy hell. So no wonder I'm always behind on everybody. I like that word lit though. I always think of the band when I hear the word lit. I just like his personality so much. I don't know what it is. I guess if I ever met him in person, I'd be very excited to just hang out. Not even to do anything with the paranormal. I mean, it'd be fun to do that too, but holy hell. He's got a very likable personality, I think. And as a fellow nut, sometimes you feel like a nut. There's a lot of great people in this field. I guess just knowing who to watch out for, who to not watch out for. But then I've been hearing lately there's a lot of people getting dislikes on their videos for no apparent reason. What's up with that? Does anybody know? Because I'm lost on that crap. I always just tell people to ignore it. Why can't we just all get along in this field? Well, this is every community on YouTube, I figure. Speaking of mods, I would mod you, Glenn, but I don't know. You've been captured. I'm not sure if I should. I feel like it'd be useless. I haven't checked out in a while. I haven't checked on Dave recently. I don't know if he has anything. See, I've been, yeah, trolls. The trolls will troll. I just ignore them. Oh God, you had to change that. Oh, I made you change your channels, or at least switch accounts, whatever. It's so hard. Hello, NNPI. I just hate the fact that people do the dislike thing because I trolled somebody the other day that trolled me. I won't lie, it can be fun to be a troll. I miss those days sometimes. I used to do that when I was a lot younger, when back in the day when things were just mainly messenger boards. But as far as YouTube, I've never done the trolling thing on YouTube. Not quite. I still think paranormal blood sports would be a cool idea. Just saying. Oh, speaking of which, my God, Zara, hello. Zara, we should do paranormal blood sports, I swear to God. Even though Andy and JF broke up, well, they weren't really. It's still kind of sad, though. Sad they broke up. No paranormal blood sports for you. Oh, I'll do it on my own then. I'm a wayward channel. I'm not looking for. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, Zara. I was gonna look at something real quick. Go to your channel. Ooh, getting close. Getting close. 840. I'd say if you didn't know, Paranormal White Noise is doing. I think you all know by now, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I don't care. Doing a giveaway when she hits I think it's 1,000 subscribers, right? If you want a chance to win a Radio Shack 20-125, that is the 20-125. Zara has a giveaway going on. And yeah, I think it's once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you're finally gonna do the giveaway. Trolling is easy, I find, but there's no original trolls anymore. I feel nobody does it in a way. I mean, there are some that do, but now it's gotten just dirty. It's just like people like hitting a bunch of dislikes, buying. Yes, you can buy dislikes, by the way. Google it. It's very cheap. But I don't suggest you do it. It's a waste of your money. You can do something better with that money. Go buy yourself a coffee. Go buy yourself something worthwhile. There's no point, at least if you're going to troll, make it original. That is my only request. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people in other communities buy dislikes. I've seen it happen to several channels. I think I've seen it maybe once or twice in the. I'll share Zara's channel forever. I always share her channel. Oh, I mean, well, I think I've shared Wagner ITC's channel. I probably put his channel down below in my description the most, but I've been putting down Zara's channel a lot more too, just because the giveaway. I know in my last video I put up, I did. She got badass channel. Check it out. I think most of us are definitely subscribed. I know I am. But people who buy dislikes, you can tell when it happens. At least I've started to notice when it does happen to somebody, because it happens kind of rapidly. And especially if you know somebody's like to dislike ratio, you can kind of get a good idea. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I spend too much time on YouTube. I've started to notice these things. But there are people that will buy dislikes, and it's kind of sad. Like I said, I would spend my money on something better. So I highly suggest nobody do that. Because at the end of the day, does it really bring you that much satisfaction? Ooh, wait a minute. No, I must not be reading the. I get emails from YouTube about crap and or they'll like pop up stuff about our stuff has changed, but I never read it. What are the new rules? We're gonna find out who all the trolls are. There's only one troll I'll ever support, and it's not anybody in the paranormal community. I wouldn't even consider Mr. Mediker. I would never consider him a troll. No, well, he's a troll in a way, but I never want to find out his identity. But are we really going to find out who all the trolls are? I want to know. I mean, you really can only hide for so long. Oh, ooh. So people actually have to put in. I think it's another thing too. I mean, if you're going to dislike something, at least put a comment down. I missed Zara's last live stream. I did not feel. I was all sorts of not doing. I laid down most of yesterday. I had vertigo and a terrible headache, and I was like, nope. And I didn't even say nope. I didn't even have a chance to find out. I ignored my phone. I didn't get on my laptop till like way late in the night. And yeah, I missed it. And I'm kind of sad because last time I came to that kind of stream that she had going on, I wanted to participate, but I caught it at the very end. And I was like, crap. And now yesterday I missed it completely. And I'm like, damn it. I know I can always rewatch live streams, but I just like to be there for people's live streams. So lately I've been really, really bad about that. I need to do that thing because I don't get notifications either sometimes. I got to do that thing where I unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit the bell. I like that idea, though. You can only dislike if you submit a comment. I mean, if you're going to dislike something, at least leave constructive criticism. I mean, I'm still going to watch it, but it's just like I always get like, oh, I wasn't there. Why? My live streams are random. I never announce them. I think my Google Plus account is the only way that it gets announced. I am really I don't know. I just haven't gotten the most of my live streams I just chill. I catch up with people. I enjoy it. I think maybe one day I'll start actually like planning out streams like other people do, but for the most part right now I'm just kind of having fun with it. And like I said, I wanted to talk about Old Town Spring in a scripted video, but I couldn't do it. Maybe now I can. Yeah, the angel card reading. Yeah, that's what it is. God, I've fallen asleep during people's streams of like just struggling to stay awake. There are some streams that happen late at night, and I will be there and I will fall asleep. Really pissed I missed that stream. Were you really? You're such a go figure. You would have the shut up, Glenn. I'm gonna unmod you. Yeah, you go to bed, Liz, and take care of yourself. I'll try to do a stream one of these days late at night again, because yeah, it's late over there. Oh my gosh, yeah, go to bed. It's almost 2:30 over there. Love you, Liz. Oh, goodness. Yeah, maybe yeah, most of my streams are just random. They come up. I don't really ever have sometimes I don't even have a topic or anything to talk about in particular. I think I'm just trying to get myself used to doing certain things, but I have found live streaming is a lot easier for me to do. I feel more comfortable with it. I just really hate scripted videos. They suck. I can't do them to save my life. And I prefer the interaction. Wonder thongs. Ooh, that reminds me, I'm going to the craft store today. Love you too, Liz. Night night. Get some good sleep. I'm telling you, the Wonder Song thing, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm not gonna model it, but I'll definitely take a picture of it for you. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll send it to you. You can have it. Yeah, I've been joking about, oh, hey John. Hey everyone, just came by to smash that like button, listen while I write. I do that too sometimes. You guys are doing an early morning, let's see, early morning afternoon podcast, so we can have our UK listeners. And are you guys when are you guys doing that exactly? I want to know because I missed y'all's last one. Yeah, I'm actually gonna make I'm gonna should I bedazzle? I guess I'm gonna have to use like rhinestones. Just put Wonder Thong on a black thong. I'll just buy one from like Walmart. It's just been a running joke. I'm gonna make it be a real thing. And yeah, you should model it, Pugs. Model it for us, Appy. I'll send it to you. I'm dead serious. I've got packages I gotta send internationally, so I don't know what size to get you. Oh yeah, as far as the UK goes, they're 6 hours ahead of my time, Central Time. You and John, what? Let's see, John, you guys are Eastern, I think. I don't know. I have no idea actually. Like right now, it's like five. It's almost 5:30 in the UK. I'd laugh so hard if you actually wore it. Yeah, one of these days I'll try to make it where my live streams are actually have a point to them. This one kind of adds somewhat of a point, but it's just me getting comfortable with it. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of cameras. I actually refuse to have my. It's 11:28 a.m. over here. I have a feeling you would. I know you're not a chicken. Well, if you're not already subscribed to Red Cell Paranormal or Marley Paranormal, you definitely should. I've been enjoying their podcasts. 9:28 a.m. My gosh, that's actually I woke up around 9 today, so that's not. I'm not gonna say that's early today. I didn't work last night, so my husband did though. Oh, so you're on Central Time too. Oh shit, no wonder I should have caught your last one then. I liked the one that I did get to catch. I had a good time with that one. I really enjoy the podcast. Oh, so Wes is Eastern. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was Eastern, but I don't know. Damn time zones. Normally I'm pretty good at, I can tell what time it is in the UK because that one's easy, but like Australia, I have to keep down in the corner. And I guess my fellow Canadians, I let you guys tell me. I have the loudest fridge. But I'm excited. I love watching people's podcasts. I actually enjoy watching podcasts. Like I watch, well, these aren't paranormal, but like Joe Rogan has a podcast. I'll watch him. Bill Burr also has one, and the Morning Kumite I pretty much consider like a podcast. It's something I can listen to, and I don't have to, especially ones I can listen to I listen to the Morning Kumite in the morning or Joe Rogan, and I'll do housework. Or I'll be, trying to go to sleep and having a hard time. So I'll just put on a podcast. Thanks so much. The podcast is new and we're really working to build it up and have a positive and chill vibe where our listeners feel comfortable to share in the chat and know they are not alone. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great last time. I'll keep coming to the podcast, and especially because it works with my timing so well. So yeah, as long as I like know about it, I'm definitely there. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do a lot of unsubscribing, resubscribing to people, and then hitting the notification bell because YouTube is absolutely horrific when it comes to notifications. And Joe Rogan, I love that man. He cracks me up. He's hilarious, and I don't take him as a dumb. He's not a dumb guy. I really enjoy what he has to say, his takes on things. But he's absolutely, and I don't know. I've always loved Joe Rogan. I think he was the only reason I would watch Fear Factor back in the day. And I enjoy his stand up. I enjoy everything about him. He is one guy I don't think you should heckle ever. I've seen so many videos of him taking down hecklers at his shows. Oh my god, those are epic. And Fear Factor, my god, that show when he would just be like, "You can do it." Talk about old school. I can't even remember when Fear Factor ended. He didn't even think Fear Factor would last that long. Hell, for all I know, they still have a Fear Factor, and I'm just unaware because I don't have cable anymore. I dropped cable so long ago. Time to take my morning vitamin with no water. But yeah, I really, yeah, if anybody here isn't subscribed to Red Cell Paranormal or Marley Paranormal, you really should be because, yeah, that podcast that I caught last time with you guys was really cool. What? I'm gonna have to check that out. John, you and I have so much in common on our taste of, especially with. I thought about you recently, John, when I was watching. I was actually rewatching like old Howard Stern shows. I always think about you every time that I rewatch those, especially if it has Artie Lang in them, which I'm worried about Artie Lang. I have to have water. Yeah, Rogan really did take off with the podcast thing. And it's funny, There's one thing I really disagree with Howard Stern on. Podcasts are not a bad thing. Howard Stern is like, you can't become anything. I guess you do kind of need a following before you start if you want a podcast as popular as Rogan's, though. But I don't know. A lot of people have really taken off with the podcast ideas. I personally love podcasts. Oh, guess what I got, guys? So I'm allowing myself to be able to drink gin for my husband's birthday. You can buy these. Because you can't bring drinks to the pool because they want you to buy their overpriced drinks, by the way. I don't know if anybody's ever tried these, but yeah, podcasts are my thing. I love podcasts. But yeah. I wish we would have gotten the ones that they say funny stuff on the back. But yeah, I'm gonna fill these with gin because it's my husband's birthday, so I can have Oh, okay, Beyond the Beyond. So yeah, check out Red Soul Paranormal and Marley Paranormal with their podcast Beyond the Beyond. Oh God, the Wonder Podcast. This is I already does. Yeah, I saw that he was doing an AA show. Artie really is unhealthy though. He looks terrible. I'm really worried about the man. He's really talented. Some of the best comedians though have always had like a sad life though, or like, because you can tell Artie Lang has a lot of difficulties with himself. He suffers from, he definitely has something going on with him. Definitely some sort of dealing with depression. He doesn't have good self-esteem. I mean, he would joke about himself a lot on the Howard Stern show, but I for real thought, for the most part, he was serious about it. 78% of Americans think their own conspiracy theories were actually true. Why does that not shock me? But yes, these things, if you're thinking about drinking and not having to pay those high prices at here, I'll name them. And I like the cute little funnel. Oh yes, they are very similar. And oh my gosh, that makes me sad now. I hope he doesn't die anytime soon. I don't know why they would have this. When Americans were asked, 82% thought they were true too. It could just depend on the conspiracy theory. I don't know. I worked with a man when I was 18 years old. He tried to tell me to put my driver's license into a microwave to fry a chip, apparently, that would... Yes, that's exactly what it is, Tugs. Whoa! What's going on? Scotty doesn't know. We're talking about random stuff and how to get alcohol in for free and in between conspiracy theories. Yeah, I couldn't see you bringing these to sporting events, but if you're going to go to hotels that will only let you buy their drinks, a cruise ship would be a good thing. Sporting events, maybe. Like beaches, I know in California don't let you have alcohol. You have now found the solution. I lived in California for a year and a girl had told me about these kind of things. I got this for $7.99 off of Amazon. We tested them out and they don't leak. I don't want to see Artie dead either. Oh, I got these off of Amazon, actually. Yeah, if you just go to Amazon, and this is by Go Pong. Yeah, they have several different kinds that you can get. These don't leak. We tested it out. You tested out one of them yesterday, and I'm pretty stoked. So I'm not paying. If I can drink, since I'm able to drink gin for my husband's birthday. If you don't already know, I drink double gin and plain tap water, and I'm not paying, $20 for one drink. Go Pong Wonder Flask. You're giving me too many ideas, Pugs. I'm about to make everything just wonder everything. I'm making the wonder thong though. That's happening. Howard has gone very PC. Glenn, uh, as far as Americans go, which ones are the top? There is a man behind me. He's known as the Lizard King. Have you met him? Sometimes I call him Jim. Oh Lord, Doug Stan. I know I've heard Doug Stan. I've never checked out his podcast. So that's a podcast. I'm gonna check out. I check out any podcast I can. Glenn, what conspiracy theories do Americans have? As far as, like I said, I had a man that I worked with at 18 years old, and he was like 30. This man was 32 years old, working at the JFK. That's a little different. I don't know. I have no idea what I think about the JFK thing, but apparently they'll release more of the papers in 2020, but I highly doubt it. Don't think they'll ever tell us what happened to JFK. It's not going to happen. I have my theories. Ow, my nose. That's all I'll drink. I don't drink anymore, but tear. But uh, double gins. As far as Jim Morrison's father, I used to know that. I don't know the whole story behind Jim Morrison's father. It's been a while since I've actually have a book over Jim Morrison, but I forget exactly what I read. I know he probably wasn't as hot as his son. He sneaks so much booze on. I would sneak. I mean, you know how much whiskey I miss. I used to drink whiskey. I used to drink whiskey, rum. I don't like vodka. I can't get drunk from vodka. It seems like I've tried, and it's not particularly my. I don't know. I don't mind the taste of vodka or anything. It doesn't get me anywhere. Tequila, it's hit or miss. I was more of a whiskey and rum drinker. That's mainly what I would drink. Not much of a. I'm not a beer drinker. Will not drink beer. It makes me feel too full. Although when I lived in California for a year, I did drink quite a few good beers. Russian vodka I would try. So JFK. I know 9/11 is another one. I think the only thing with 9/11 is that they knew, the government knew ahead of time about the possibility of that happening. As far as what happened, I have no idea. I don't even go into it. The whole 9/11 thing is still sensitive for so many people, so I just don't even go there. Distilled water for me. I got a whole jug of distilled water. You can have it, Glenn. Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. One of my favorite songs. Oh, and by the way, check it out. If you want to talk about conspiracy theories, because I've had so many people tell me about the conspiracies behind DNA testing, and I don't really care at the end of the day. I got my ancestry DNA. I'm going to do this today, but I can't use my vape. I can't eat, drink for like 30 minutes, which is really hard because I'm constantly drinking water. Oh. So Jim Morrison's father was an admiral or a high rank in the U.S. Navy, my favorite branch, by the way. He he was used in two false flag attacks, the Gulf of Tonkin, where Israeli jets attacked and sunk a U.S. Navy vessel, and Morrison's father was. Ew, see, that's why I gotta rewatch. Um, Whiskey. I just liked any whiskey. No, I didn't like just any whiskey. No, that's a lie. There are some whiskeys out there absolute crap, by the way. Was asking to help him was stood down. And he was used in the Pearl Harbor attacks. Damn. Yeah, the Alabama song, by the way, is one of my favorite Jim Morrison. Not Jim Morrison, the Doors songs. My God, there's a whole band. One of my things when I do go across to The other side of the pond. I'm gonna go to France. Ooh. Us in the UK only believe in conspiracy theories of Zionist Jews or oh gosh, that makes me think of something real quick. God, and I just had it in my head. Damn it. Oh, what does everybody think about? I was watching. I didn't get to finish the documentary, but about uh, Freemasonries. Yes, Glenn, we know you're very alt-right, sir. I mean, you can't even chew gum for 30 minutes. Yeah, yeah. I was watching. My grandfather was a Mason, but I don't know. I was watching a bunch of stuff about stuff the Masons have done. I've also watched a documentary on the Skull and Bones. Gosh, what else? I don't. I watch all sorts of crazy documentaries. I'm nuts. I listen to too much music and watch way too many documentaries. And I read books. I'm very exciting. Ooh, but who was I looking up yesterday? I came across this name. Yes, well, I did know a Mason. My grandfather was a Mason. And I got to see the ritual that they do when you have a Masonic funeral. It's uh, it's pretty interesting. It's bizarre to watch, actually. Jim Morrison's father went to his grave in grief over that. I came up when I researched on things like if you want the info, let's. Yeah, I do want the info, actually. I mean, God, the man himself. I mean, even if it's his dad, I'm still interested. I love how so many people used to comment on my blanket being back there all the time. So now it's a thing. I will never go without that blanket. Let's see. My uncle, who's gonna die this year, he has cancer. I don't think I'll make it through the year. He's a Mason as well, so I'll probably get to witness another Masonic funeral. It's interesting. That's all I can say. It's very interesting. But, there's always a bunch of conspiracies about behind the Masons. Oh yeah, I'm all over the place. Uh, well, they do a Masonic ritual. Yeah, I don't personally do it. I don't think I'm not allowed to. I'm not. The Masons are men. I am thinking about joining something though that kind of pertains to the Masons. The Order of the Eastern Star, which is a Masonic and pendant body open to both men and women. I am joining one of our lodges over here just because I'm interested. Abby Martin just did Rogan's podcast 2 days ago. Oh, I saw that. Adios, Julie. Have a good one. Take care. Sorry we got off topic here, but we always do over here. Mini hugs. You take care. And I'm probably about to jump off in a few because I need to be off by 12 p.m. Now, I was just thinking, I've been watching a lot of stuff over. But I discovered somebody. Glenn, you'll know about this, I guess, because the UK and all. I'm not very. Da-da. Oh, I was watching a bunch of videos over Nigel Farage. You're opening a thong cult. I better be a part of that cult since I'm making the Wonder Thong. Yeah, Nigel Farage. Can anybody give me some info on that guy? Because he's interesting. He makes me laugh. I was originally looking up videos about Tony Blair because, dear God, that man is god awful. I like to watch funny videos from Parliament, Australian Parliament, and UK Parliament because I love the fact that they like really get into it. It's kind of funny. I wish we did that here. Like definitely not making fun of anything as far as how you guys run everything. You love Nigel? I Eastern Star, you mean the 503 Lodge. Hmm. You love Nigel? I think he's hilarious. My God. Yes, I do remember that actually, because I was wondering for the longest time, Haley's Crazy Daddy, why I recognized your name so much. And I thought maybe I saw you in a live stream from somebody else, but maybe it was that one that I first saw you. Yeah, everybody loves that blanket. I used to get comments about it constantly in any video I made because that's where the blanket goes when it's not being used. Yeah, Nigel Farage. He's my new guy that I watch all the time. Well, not all the time, just last night, but he cracks me up. I do really like watching videos of people, everybody, what is it, the House of Commons? It's hilarious. I love it. I wish everybody, like, I wish we did that here. They really get into it when it comes to, what is it, question time or whatever? Oh my God. Yeah, he's no longer with the UKIP, UKIP. Yeah, because I heard I was watching something that said former whatever. You should really do that, Pugs. I think it would be a really cool thing. He was just an interesting guy. I really liked. I think the most hilarious thing I watched of him was because of Hillary blaming her failure to become president of the United States. She apparently blamed him for it. I think as an American, I don't really know if my opinion counts when I say it. I think he would make a great PM. I mean, I'm kind of happy I found out who that guy. I don't keep up with everything in the UK. Oh gosh, ooh. I'm behind on my UK news here. I really like to, since our government here is interesting sometimes, I really like to study I really like to research on how other people, how exactly everything functions. Oh wow, Gerard Joseph Patton. Oh wow, I like this picture. Well, Nigel was on top of an election bus. Tommy interviewed him last month, and Sargon. Ooh, I should watch those. See, I like to watch this kind of stuff. I will say I'm a Sargon fan. I'm very big on. I'd like to watch Sargon. He keeps me up to date on all the stuff I don't get to stay on top. What's with the clock thing, by the way, with people? I heard something about clocks. I think that was more of what's with the clock thing? British schools are replacing analog clocks because students can't. What? I'd heard about this. Oh, no problem, John. Anything. I love to promote people. From my videos from now on, I'll promote you. I've got no problem. I promote anyone. Don't if I get a chance to, especially if I like your stuff. I'll have to check. I've never heard of this man before. I'll have to check him out more. I mean, as far as I don't know what is best for the UK because I don't live there. But that sounds like a good thing because it seems like y'all needed somebody better than what you guys have had. We have that same problem here, though. Oh, thank you, John. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I will get my live streams put together one day, but right now it's just been me getting used to them. Me being on camera. That's just me. I don't know. I mean, I can put things together and construct them, but oh, you guys have a holiday? Damn it, why'd you tell me that? Now I'm jealous later. Have fun. Lucky. Nigel ran after Brexit and ooh. Brexit is still one of my favorite words. You gotta say that is a pretty epic word. Oh, that's kind of saddening about Nigel. I still like to watch videos about him, but I'm interested in this guy, this new guy. But seriously though, British schools are replacing analog clocks because students can't read them? That can't be true. That can't be a real thing. I saw that Cognitive Thought put a video up about this. I'm about to say, I'd like to know how many American children can't read an analog clock. I'm on the path of trying to have a child right now, and my child will be learning how to read an analog clock. I don't give a damn. I have to wear a watch, and my watch is not a digital watch or anything like that. It's a watch you actually have to be able to tell time with. Hello, Dumpster Mama. How are you? We're talking about how people can no longer read clocks. As non-paranormal as that is. Oh, I know they don't teach cursive anymore, and that pisses me off. I'm learning calligraphy right now. Now, my child will also learn how to write in cursive. You kind of need to know that. Nigel did us a big favor by, yeah, I would like to homeschool if I'm able to. I would love to do that. I'm a big fan of homeschooling. If parents are able to homeschool, I suggest it. Nigel did us a big favor by laying the foundation to leave the EU. We're not out yet and won't be for at least 5 years. Oh my. We can't read sundial clocks here in Scotland. I showed one of my friends, because there's no, I'm gonna have to tell my dad that. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Dumpster Mama. They don't teach cursive, so yeah, how would children, well, granted, nowadays, you know, with the internet and whatnot, but still, they should still learn how to write in cursive. I mean, how are you supposed to sign things? Are they just going to have kids print their name out instead, or are we going, that's ridiculous. Students are being raised on digital clocks and can't figure out what time it is, on causing them, oh my God, because it causes them stress. That's ridiculous. Well, I'm sure a lot of American children can't, apparently, I'm sure that's a thing here too. I'm sure that'll be next. I think the podcast is amazing. I'll keep shouting it out for y'all because I do love it. They have eliminated a lot of stuff from schools. They even tried to take out here in Texas, Thomas Jefferson. They really were trying to take him out of the books here. Both main parties now want to stay in the EU and are. I'm trying for a second which way they will get. I'm thinking that's a true. I think that's true. One from what I know, that is really sad. Yeah, according to what I read, they get stressed out during testing times. My question to you though, Glenn, is what is the drawbacks? Because it sounds like some people are. I didn't quite understand everything exactly as far as the like the cons of leaving the EU. I heard some things and I understood, but I didn't exactly catch all of them because my husband had just come home. But yeah, apparently because during blah 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 blah. Yeah, but some schools in the UK are removing the old school clocks from test rooms because students are having a hard time reading them and it causes them stress. What? Well, I'm surprised America didn't do that first. I'm not, I mean, I don't get me wrong, I love living in the United States. I am all for my country. I love my country. I really do. I definitely grew a bigger appreciation for it when I lived on a military base and worked there as well. But I'm really shocked that we didn't do that first. Yeah, same here, John. My husband and I have talked about things like that. Um, I don't want my children to be distracted by, and I'm not blaming a parent for giving their child like their cell phone or whatever because they're stressed out and whatever and need just a moment of time to focus on something. But to constantly let them have it in their hands, I think that's not a good thing. If we remain in the EU, we will be ruled by Brussels. Our parliament means nothing, and we can't vote to get rid of those who rule us. Ooh. Oh yeah, I heard mention about Brussels while I was trying to watch the rest of something that Nigel Farage was saying. What the hell? What is going on over there? Jeez. Damn cuckoo clock. I'm gonna have to do more. I mean, I'm very interested about this whole ordeal. Bye, Dee Dee. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't have very much time. John, I completely agree with that. I like what Jesse Ventura would always say. I love my country, but I don't have to love my government. Yeah, agreed. Not a big fan of a lot of, but this clock thing really tripped me out. I'm gonna have to watch Cognitive Thoughts video on what's going on with that. But the whole thing with the EU has been very interesting to me as well. And some people try to make it sound scary, and some people, I don't know. It's fascinated me, to be honest. Well, you guys, I have to take off and make coffee for my husband because he's going to wake up any minute now. And I need to make breakfast. Actually, I've not eaten yet today. Crap. I do that way too much. Originally, we voted into the common market for trade. Now it's about control and new world order. I agree with that. That's one thing that I did hear mentioned in the videos I watched last night. Kind of makes me sad. I mean, I'm not from the UK. I've never been to the UK. But hearing about that, it kind of makes me sad. It is very scary, even as an American. Oh, sorry, I just got a message. Oh no, I don't think it's a conspiracy theory at all. That is something I don't believe is a conspiracy theory. It there's just too much to support the fact that that's not a theory. That's a thing. At least from what I can see as an American. But that is some interesting stuff. I'll have to talk to you about that more, Glenn, when I can. But yes, you all. That's what. Okay, so that's what I'm going to look into, Glenn. Thank you so much for the information. Every time I have a question about anything to do with the UK, you always come through for me. Well, you guys take care. I need to go get coffee made, go eat some breakfast and all that stuff. Or thanks for joining me for a little bit. I fell off topic as usual, but hey, I still had fun. I love hanging out with you guys. I'll get things together. Check out Red Soul Paranormal and Marley Paranormal as they have their podcast going. And I'll keep shouting out my videos. I got a lot of random stuff I want to research. You all have a great day. Make sure you teach your children how to read analog clocks, for God's sakes. Teach them cursive. Keep yourself safe. I don't know. Safety first and teamwork. Have a good day. And just take care of yourselves. Enjoy your life. Do some cool stuff. But adios for now. I'll see y'all later.